growing up, because I did not grow up in a normal family. Okay, so my parents are not together, and so my mother is the one who actually brought us up, me and my younger sister, together. So I think since young, mom also was busy, so it's like more of an absent mom. So my growing up was like growing up for the sake of growing up. So I don't know why do I need to study? Why should I study? And I don't know where to go, what to do with life. So I just go to school for the sake of going to school. So don't really feel it's hopeless, just don't find any meaning in life. It's not a choice that I made to learn mathematics. Okay, it was, I was lucky that in primary school, I happened to have, I think P3, P4, I happened to meet a good math teacher, interesting math teacher, I would say. Okay, I don't know whether she purposely do the math question wrongly on the board, and I tried to correct it, and it happens so often to the fact that in the end I keep helping to correct her math work. I was always a favorite in school because they know that I'm very good in mathematics, very good. So all the teachers who taught me math will always treat me very well. I'm always the favorite in school because of the two teachers in primary school that actually drill me in mathematics, and that become my talent, that I love mathematics. I started working as an engineer, assistant engineer during my study. I work full-time, and then after that I study part-time NTU EEE. And I worked in this engineering for 4 years. So I have to put 101% more compared to a male engineer in order to, let's say, arrive where they are. I thought the very straightforward path and career path would be engineer, you see. But I'm someone that when I see that something doesn't add up, okay, then I cannot see the reason why I need to continue, and I will just source for something else. I decided that I should not stay on in this engineering field, and that's how I decided that after I graduated from my NTU, I just decided to just quit my engineering job. I think along the way, a friend just said that, hey, I thought all along you actually have been giving private tuition for math tuition, and you're always very good in mathematics. So why don't you just start a math tuition center? So that's where I pull in my best friend from NTU, Ben, because he's always very outspoken, and so I thought that, hey, I can get him in as a marketing arm. And I get my younger sister, to come in to help me with administrative. We started in 2011. So I started the tuition center, and initially we rented a place for Math Coffee Tuition Center, but in the landlord keep increasing our rental, and that's how I decided that, okay, I'm going to bring it home. I'm going to teach from home. So I started to teach from home, and I'm very lucky because I was in Ang Mo Kio, and when I moved back to home, I stayed in Woodlands. So I'm so lucky that I have 10 students who are willing to actually still stay with me regardless of the distance. They stay in Ang Mo Kio, most of them, but they're still willing to travel to Woodlands for the tuition. Okay, and after that, as time go by, I started to shift house. I moved to Serangoon North. Okay, and again, I'm still very lucky and fortunate that I have students who stay at Woodlands are willing to travel to Serangoon for the tuition. Supporting people of Math Coffee, definitely one is my best friend Ben, and then after that, my younger sister Jessie. They have helped Math Coffee in certain ways, but of course, due to their commitment to their full-time job, they are not able to commit to Math Coffee, and they have to exit from Math Coffee. So I have one student. I realized that she actually accompanied me from tuition center at Ang Mo Kio to Woodlands home, to Serangoon home, and eventually even online. We have Karen. Okay, Karen is the one who actually accompanied throughout this journey. Of course, we have other students as well, but she's the only one who actually accompanied from tuition center all the way to online.
Karen.
So, you know, like I have to travel very long and all, but the results really show like I'm doing better, I'm improving. Like even if like I'm always learning new things from Teacher Kanji. So like I really feel like this tuition is like very good. Obviously must continue ma. Wow, greatest lesson. Just never give up lor. Cause I always feel like no matter how bad the students are or like no matter how like they give up on themselves already, you don't give up on them. Like it's just you keep trying and trying all the way. Like I think that's what really like stuck with me. Like it gave me a very lasting impression. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Really just practice for math. Like the more you do, the more questions you are exposed to. It really just like builds up the skill. Like yeah, you can learn new skills and all, that's the basics, but applying it in different questions is you have to be exposed to it first. So I think doing questions in class is not really a waste of time. Like there's actually a lot of different like different types of question. Then when they are stuck, then they can also ask on the spot instead of go home then do homework then they don't know. I think mostly it's really about time management also because like every teacher's gonna give homework for sure. Like you can't really escape from that. So time management is really like one thing. But sometimes like you get stuck and it's like you just like as much as you plan already, you still cannot keep up with it. Just take things slow. Like you don't have to always keep your plans. Like so long as you do something for that day that you plan, is more than enough actually. Like just small steps at a time. Wow, very different. Like Teacher Kanji really feels more like a friend than a teacher. Like really is like you have a lot of fun along the way while getting to learn more. And she like kind of like how to say
Actually, I'm still very curious. A lot of students always say that it's fun learning the math from me. But I never really make jokes out of the math questions.
You never make jokes about math but like, you know, when we're having tuition and all, it's not just really like, because usually tuition very quiet one, like everyone just doing their own work. Then it's like very quiet then no one talk. But in like Teacher Kanji tuition is like got laughter, got all those, like just makes the environment more enjoyable .
My biggest challenge was I think not understanding the questions, then just like anyhow do until I get the right answer without understanding the question. So it's like just make it right.
My concern is whether she can cope with this tuition center or not, because she has attended a few tuition center which is she cannot follow up and no improvement at all. I didn't see any improvement at all.
I think cause I joined a few math tuitions and like it doesn't really work. Like I just go for the sake of going, then it doesn't really help. But after joining Teacher Kanji's class, it helps a lot, and I can see by my results like it improved a lot. Yeah. After I joined Math Coffee, I think I feel more confident when doing the questions because like I will understand the question first, then I do. Because of Teacher Kanji's teaching, like the method she used, then it's like slow and steady. So I became to like math because I used to hate math. Because of Teacher Kanji, she's very fun and very loving, and you don't only learn about math, but like in life you feel better lah after joining her class and all. Yeah.
See the great improvement on Dawn, no? Really very great improvement from just pass only and then to A2 for her A math. It's really I'm very grateful and very happy for the result. A great improvement. Yeah, satisfied and relieved that my daughter find math not that challenging anymore and started love math as well after attempted math coffee. She's very approachable and full of love and passion teaching. I'm very thankful to Teacher Kanji for all these years giving Dawn the hope and confidence and encouraging her. Yeah, so giving her the very best result I never thought of.
Teacher Kanji is like very fun. Like she doesn't like only teach you math, but like I guess she shares some of her experiences, then make it more interesting. So it's like doesn't make tuition like very boring that type. But at the same time you learn, and then when it comes to teaching, she's very strict. So it helps lah.
So when I first applied for a position in Math Coffee, it was not for the copywriting position. So it's for the virtual assistant position that Teacher Kanji needs as she transferred from the traditional classes to online setting. So sadly, I wasn't hired for the virtual assistant position, but luckily, Teacher Kanji personally messaged me right away that she said, I want to play with your strengths. So I am a previous campus journalist, so I have my strength in reading and writing. So then she counter-offered me to be the Math Coffee copywriter. So, working closely with Teacher Kanji and the team is very uplifting because even when you're slower or you're working your way too hard, you won't feel any less. Teacher Kanji values her people so much and she values learning in a conducive environment for all of us. She values our rest and most of all, she values our worth. And I think I don't look at her as a boss. I look at her as a mentor, as a teacher for me because, I am also learning step by step. I will always carry that one lesson that Teacher Kanji taught us. It is that it is okay to ask questions because we are all here to learn and not to point fingers to each other. So it's better to ask questions and get the right answer.
Math Coffee has grown from one team member to 2 team members to now is a team of 5, including myself. And we should always keep an open mind. Things most of the time, it will not happen as per what we expect. It's just like when I was hiring my team members, my first intention was to hire a teaching assistant. But in the process of hiring my virtual assistant for mathematics, and I happen to keep an open mind and think further out of the box, and I decided to hire the other 2 candidates who actually applied as my virtual assistant for mathematics, and I actually counter offer them to be my social media manager as well as Math Coffee copywriter. So they are both 0 experience in these 2 fields, but I believe that with a right attitude can be 0 to hero. That's what Teacher Kanji believe in. Okay, so never underestimate your talent or capability. As long as you're willing to learn, put in the right attitude, okay, you can always become zero to hero. Okay, so I love to bring my team of 5, including myself, to grow bigger as we progress. And these are the people in my pioneer team. So let's bring Math Coffee to a higher heights and spread it globally, and hope we are able to help more students in their mathematics. Remember, the life is yours, and of course, it's you who write your own hero story. Hey, wait. Do you think that's the end of the video? No. So of course, most importantly, I must give credits to those who have contributed and helped to make this Math Coffee Hero Story project a success. And so let's give the credits to the following people. Hello, I'm Teacher Kanji. I am the founder of Math Coffee and as well as Math Coffee Crazy Teacher. And of course, I loved helping students from zero to hero.
Hello, my name is Sam and I am part of the Math Coffee team.
Hi, I'm Hannah and I'm Math Coffee's virtual assistant.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm the social media manager of Math Coffee.
Hello everyone, this is Marielle and I'm the Math Coffee copywriter.